What's up, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich Halloween podcast.
Woo-hoo! Special October edition coming in hot this week, bro. What you know about that?
Looks awesome.
What you know about that, guys? You guys ready for spooky season?
That's right. Totally, man. We got so many things to talk about. We got so many things coming up.
I know, dude.
It's crazy, man.
And then before you know it, it's gonna be like next year. So, these next
coming quick.
3 months are gonna go by so fast, man.
Yeah, man. For sure. I've been busting out all my horror shirts. This is one I made back in the day.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
It's a cool scene. One of my faves. Definitely love some Robert Englund.
Nice.
Ready.
I was actually thinking today what kind of cool shirts I should make because my wife's got all the stuff to make it. So I was like, what kind of cool horror shirts? I need to make one for next week. So.
I've had this one for years too, and it was just like one of those like dumb like iron-on things, and that was it. It's got some cracks here and there, but you know,
hey,
it still serves its purpose.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad. I'm rocking the Deadpool, after last week, the Deadpool 3 announcement. So
I got you.
I was feeling it. I was making the thumbnail from last week's yesterday. I don't know if you caught the little Deadpool in there and Hugh Jackman falling down. Did you see? So
that was awesome.
Always check out the fun times on the thumbnails.
That's true. But as always, we always start off the podcast by thanking our followers and also encouraging more people to follow on Twitch and on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away 3 prizes to 3 random people. So we got a mini Mando bust and a mini Spider-Man. I'm sorry, mini Mando helmet.
Boom.
Mini Spider-Man bust.
That's right.
And then we have a Hasbro Cobra Commander 6-inch action figure.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe.
Which I think is a pretty cool prize. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
We got two more followers left, and then we hit this goal, and then we do the wheel, pick out our winners, and then we rock on our next goal. So
that's right. And then we'll be hitting up YouTube. So get in now on YouTube fast before we start doing some of these goals and stuff. So maybe you could get in there.
That's
quicker,
right, man. That's right. YouTube's gonna go bananas when we get over there.
That's right. So guys, just make sure you like and subscribe. Help us out. It's free, and it just lets us know that you're giving us that little bit of extra support and encouragement. So
every little bit helps.
That's right. All right, so let's get into our first segment.
All right, our first segment is if it's in the news, then it's probably spooky news. I was half expecting all the stories to be spooky news, but I guess we're not close enough yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For like Florida man to start wearing Halloween masks while he Florida mans it up, so.
Or like the clown stuff.
Exactly.
We still need a couple more days, I feel.
Yeah, so I feel like next week we'll have a bunch more so Halloween oriented stories, but we got some good stuff for you guys this week. All right, so
for sure.
Dun dun dun. So we got we got a blind skateboarder that breaks the Guinness Book of World Records. This is a trend of ours if you have been listening in the last couple weeks. Everybody's just breaking records. Every week there's a new record. But he got a record for a 50-50 grind. So blind skateboarder from Michigan broke a Guinness World Record when he performed a 50-50 on a rail for a distance of 22 feet and 5 inches, bro. So
that's crazy.
He said he started skating at 13. So that's crazy. It's the same year that he was diagnosed with his eye condition. I'm not even gonna I can't do medical terms.
What is that? Retinitis pigmentosa.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So the condition affects the light sensitive layer, the tissue in the back of the eye, and often leads to complete blindness, man. So not only, and I used to skateboard back in the day, not only is it very hard to do a 50-50, like 50-50 is kind of probably the easier the grinds, but to go 22 feet when he's 35 is impressive.
I mean, just to walk down the street being blind is impressive.
But he does it blind, which is even more so impressive. Um,
Wow.
so that is definitely pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't do that now, and I can see. So good for him. Oh, I think my little thing is messing up here. Hold on a second. I got
Yeah, it looks like it's flashing. It's like showing me in double vision,
There you go.
which is not bad. That's
Hey,
okay,
man, we're
you
gonna
know?
run this podcast with just Mike. It's gonna be the Mike and Mike, sometimes Rich podcast,
That's
depending
funny.
on if our Zoom wants to play ball.
That's
I
right. That's
promise.
right.
I made the interns all chip in. They paid the bill this month for the
That's
Zoom,
good.
so we shouldn't run. We shouldn't run up 40 minutes in. No problem. No problem.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Well, we got remnants of the hurricane definitely going. It's been raining for like 5 days straight over
Really, we
here.
got
Yeah.
nothing from it. It was supposed to like literally hit Florida and just come up and plow right through us.
Yeah.
Nope, went off to the side. Didn't even feel a
Yeah.
breeze.
Wow, it's crazy.
So, but there's a lot of people down in South Florida that definitely felt more than a breeze, man. Like, dude, those videos were insane. Of
I know
like,
it's sad.
there was like no water in the bay, and so like it obviously had to go somewhere else. So you got like Fort Myers and Naples and all those places down there that were just like, dude, it was like above the cars. It's crazy, bro.
It's nuts. It's nuts, man, for sure. But
Crazy.
all right, let's get into the rest of this news. So
That's
we
right.
got a bargain hunter scores a 700-year-old medieval document.
Ooh.
So this is pretty crazy. So a lot of you people definitely do yard sales. I know you do. I know you listen to Gary Vee. He's hitting the yard sales hard. But no, yard sales are definitely like a cool thing to be able to get awesome vintage stuff and just things that you wouldn't probably even really think that you would want or
That's
need, you
right.
know?
Them old ladies
Um
don't know the value of nothing, especially them Pokemon cards.
So a bargain hunter went to an estate sale to find a KitchenAid, a bookshelf, or vintage clothing, and walked away with a 700-year-old treasure priced at $75.
Ooh.
So he got a bargain. So an expert on manuscripts said the document was first reported by a Maine Monitor and could be worth as much as $10,000. What a score.
$10,000.
What a score. Anybody would be super happy with that. He says he intends on keeping it though, which is a little crazier. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I mean it is pretty neat. I don't know if you could take a look at
Here,
it or whatever and
I'm gonna
see.
pull it up right now. Let's
I
see.
put
Let's see.
the link in there for you.
Yeah, here, let me
Um
pull this bad boy out. Okay, so it looks like it's music, right? Is that not music?
it looks like could be music, yeah.
Okay. Like you got stanzas there and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
looks like maybe even words underneath, or is that notes? More so
It's kind
words.
of really tough to see exactly what it is, but yeah. I believe there's some Latin or something.
$75, bro. It could be worth as much as $10,000.
Yeah, the year was like
Ooh,
1282 or something like that. Like it was
that's crazy, bro. Well, you know what, man? Sometimes, and it's rare, but you come across things all the time that people buy and they don't even know. They think it's fake, or they just
sure.
think it's like a page from a book, or like you would never know that thing's worth like 10 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some people won't. Like I would never know. Like I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
if you
know.
felt it, you know what I'm saying. But
Sure.
I
Well,
imagine
it's in a thing, yeah.
it's
So
in a thing,
it's
so I imagine he didn't even get to feel it. He was just like
no.
$75 piece of paper. Why
It's
not?
like super old parchment paper. Like if you touched it, it would probably like crumble, like or
Yeah.
like that acid from your hands would probably like
The
turn it
oils and
colors or so.
stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the acids and oils.
But how would you flip it over and put some lemon juice on it to find the map? You know what I'm saying? Like, how else would you do that? So you gotta touch
I
it.
don't know.
I gotta. I'd have to touch it. So
Gotta ask Nicolas Cage.
gotta ask Nicholas. All right, so what we got on this last one? All right, so man pleads guilty to what is that? Dousing bewitched statue in red paint. Oh, I heard about that, dude. So this was in Salem, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So man would be sentenced to 18 months of probation. Oh, he just got 18 months of probation after
that's it.
pleading guilty to vandalizing the bewitched statue. Okay, so he threw like red paint over it.
Yeah.
Um,
He didn't say exactly why he
he
did
didn't
it.
he didn't say exactly why he did it, and which is weird because like, what is he just like not like fake witches?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just because it's a tourist attraction. I mean, you got to understand this, okay? Salem is pretty wild.
You've been there
Not
for
any.
Halloween, right?
I've been there for Halloween, and they had like tons and tons and tons of like religious protesters and stuff like that there. Like, and also like crazy attractions and different things you could go on.
It's the old school Bewitched lady too. It's not even Nicole Kidman, so like, come on now, that's
Yeah,
like history, right? Like,
yeah, it's from the television show.
hmm it's not even that big. Like, it's just like randomly in like a park
Yeah.
next to like you see behind it. There's like a little birdhouse. That's like a little
Hmm.
library, so kids can like exchange books for free. And these people are gonna go here and like throw a bunch of red paint on it, bro. Like, that's cool.
I don't know. People are crazy. I mean, he's vandalizing. He's out of control. So that's why he got 18 months probation. So
18
hopefully
months probation.
that, and he'll be able to have to scrub it clean or whatever.
I hope so. Hell yeah, I would hope so.
I don't know. We got one more here. So Elon Musk unveils his prototype for the Tesla humanoid robot Optimus. Says it will
Ooh,
cost less than a car. Now,
that's
first things first,
crazy.
I seen this robot.
Did you see it?
It didn't look that great.
I seen it when they were working on it a while ago.
Yeah, well, it still didn't look that great. Um,
Let's go back to
I don't know, man. I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna do like certain tasks, I guess, like, you know, it could pick stuff up, like heavy stuff, like that's definitely like a plus anywhere for maybe like farmers or something. I'm just thinking of like other
Mhm.
applications, than just somebody having a robot butler.
Well, it's gonna be like, and it looks like C3PO, and that's gonna be the first thing is gonna be translation and stuff like that, dude. Stuff
Oh
that where
yeah.
it doesn't really have to
Well, they
lift
already
things.
have a lot of that stuff too.
I
You seen
know.
that thing with the it was like what is it? I don't know, like exacts, like to where like you speak
Yeah.
the language and then like they'll
Google
hear it.
Translate's pretty good. You
Yeah,
can put it on the thing; it'll translate it pretty good for you,
yeah.
and that's for free.
I
So
used to use that when I worked at Samsonite back in the day because we would get a lot of international people coming in,
yeah,
and I would have to like talk to them about stuff, so in order to sell them a suitcase, I would have to, use the Google Translator and stuff.
yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah,
So
so these robots are coming out. I don't think that I'll be getting one. It all depends on
well,
I guess what kind of car Elon's talking about, because he said less than a car.
now he's probably
So
talking about a Tesla. So you're still gonna spend like at least 50 G's on a robot. Depending on what the applications can can it drive me to work?
no, it's
You know
not
what I'm
going to be
saying?
able to
Like
drive or do anything like that. They said so far it'll be able to pick up heavy objects. It'll be able to do day-to-day tasks, meaning like
bringing the
cleaning and
groceries and stuff like that and
yeah, and like
dust.
taking out trash and stuff like
Huh.
that. And yeah, yeah,
So it's like a Rosie. I wonder if you can get the Rosie voice in it from like the Jetsons, like Mr.
yeah.
J.
That'd be pretty funny. Well, I'm sure you can write to Elon. He'll take the suggestion for
Or
sure.
James
He
Earl
he watches the
Jones.
podcast,
I was
so
gonna say, I know he does. He shot us over an email last week, man. He said, "Good luck, guys."
that's why we
You
had
know,
clearance to show this footage anyway. So
that's right. But
yeah,
imagine like getting James Earl Jones to like voice it for you, or just like someone like random.
that'd be really cool.
It
That would
would
be
be
really
super
cool.
cool, man. So good luck, Elon Musk. Let's let's get robot. You know what? I'm tired of him like straying. I want flying cars. Get it, bro. We got the technology. I've seen a ton of them. You know what I'm saying? I see these people jumping in these drones that they can put the hood down and get up and fly. I seen a motorcycle one the other day, bro.
Oh, that's
It was
cool.
like a bike one. The dude just sat on it, went up, and he was just cruising around, man. Like it's there. It's there. They got the kid that has like the hoverboard, like the Hobgoblin hoverboard, bro. He like built one himself. Like this
I've seen it.
random kid built it, bro. Like we got the technology. Let's just get it, bro.
Let's just get it
Let's
for
just
sure.
get it.
All right, well, that was the news,
That was the news.
and we're gonna get into our next segment.
Yeah, what we got here? Dun dun dun. Yeah, we need to come up with a little intro for this guy. I still haven't gotten that yet. I was working on Halloween stuff this
No, the pumpkins look cool. For sure.
For
All right,
sure.
so we're running down a stream. This is our segment where we talk about what we're watching that's streaming on multiple networks.
Multiple networks.
So we usually start off with Netflix. I really haven't been watching anything on Netflix this week, so we're gonna just skip right over that.
Well, I
House,
finished Dahmer.
you finished Dahmer. Okay, so let's talk about that, and
Yeah.
then we'll go to House of Dragons and HBO.
So I finished Dahmer. I felt like the whole last couple episodes was more so obviously based on the aftermath of everything, and it was like it was a lot more of the neighbor, which is the lady from Reno 911. Like I thought she played an um,
Right.
awesome person in this one. She was just genuine, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you could look up pictures of the actual lady. I think her name was like Gloria or something like that. Cleveland, and yeah, she kind of looks like her, you know what I'm saying? And it's just you could see that this lady just like went through so much, and she wasn't even involved with it, bro. She just lived next door to it. She like smelled all the stuff going through the rafters, and like she heard drills and all that stuff in the middle. Like that lady probably had nightmares for the rest of her life, bro. Like finding out that it was like, you know, like 17 people, you know, in like these little apartments. It was like little 1 bedroom apartments, man. Like he's like literally on the other side of that wall. Like
Yeah, it's crazy.
so crazy, bro. You know, but to think of it as a whole, it was a good rendition of it, man. Like, you know, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't really know about it. It made me research it. They left a lot out, you know, even though it was super like crazy, they still left a lot out. That's how like psycho this guy was, you know what I'm saying? So I thought the ending was cool where they kind of showed John Wayne Gacy, him getting executed on the same day as Dahmer getting like baptized, and then there was like a totally like clips of the sun. It was like the coolest eclipse you could ever see, you
Yeah, it's
know, and it
crazy.
was just like, holy crap, dude, what was going on? Um, in the Midwest. You know what I'm
I don't
saying? Like,
know.
it's just crazy. But you know, definitely not for the light stomach. But if you're into true crime and stuff like that, it's, you know, Evan Peters played an awesome. He's probably like scarred from that, dude. He's probably got to go like actually get like therapy from it. Kind of like a Heath Ledger thing type deal.
Well, he had some issues back in the day. I don't know if you remember him and that chick. Julia, I don't remember her name. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Roberts' cousin or whatever that he was with on American Horror
Oh
Story.
yeah. I forgot her name too. She's
But
in a bunch of stuff though.
yeah, but they had like a couple domestic disputes and things
Oh
like
really?
that. Yeah. There's
Man.
some crazy stuff going on.
But
So
he's got a good track record. He was dating like Halsey there for a while, and you know he's doing his thing out there, bro.
yeah.
I hope to see him in you know, when they bring the X-Men over. So I'm hoping.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, let's get to
So
House of Dragons and HBO.
House of the Dragon.
So we had our time jump finally. It's been pretty cool. We got 2 episodes with the time jump.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode we got way more dragons.
Way more dragons.
It was really cool. A lot of things I felt like I talked about in the beginning came to fruition, as far as the rift between the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
There's a huge rift between the kids, man.
yeah, so we've seen one of them lose an eye and gain a dragon and not really give a crap.
He didn't
So
sell his
that,
mom out though.
yeah, no, for sure. He kind of looked over at her, but
Mm-hmm. He didn't say it though. So
yeah. No, it's been really crazy. I definitely think that the best is yet to come in this
I
show.
know. So what do you think about Damien, bro? Like
I mean, I called it, dude. Like I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that like they wanted to be together
they were gonna come back to it.
and they were gonna come back to it. And
Oh
once they
man.
did that whole fake killing thing of
Mm-hmm.
her husband,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
It was a wrap after that.
It was a wrap after that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I guess I kind of called it because I feel like it's the same thing with Daenerys and Jon Snow.
Yeah, it's very
And that's
similar.
why Daenerys felt like it was a little bit more justified because she knew of the story.
Well, she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't
Yeah.
know. She didn't care. And then, and her family anyway, they were all about that back in the day.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the story definitely has a lot of lore. They talked about it a little bit in Game of Thrones a couple times. They talk about it then, and then they talk about it. The girl with like the burnt face or whatever, and she's like reading the storybooks, and this is about this story.
And they refer back to Aegon and his sisters that take over the kingdom and stuff like that a bunch of times. It's just crazy because that little kid now is like super scarred, super hateful, and has the biggest, most powerful dragon in the world.
Yep.
And he's not on their side.
He's not on their side.
So I don't know what they're gonna do. Now, there is still that one dragon egg that the girls have
that didn't
hatch. So I know a lot of I haven't seen anybody mention that. So maybe that will have something to do with later, but they take years, you know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Yeah. Well, they're doing a time jump again for the next episode they showed for the trailer. So you see all the kids are much older. Like the kid who lost his eye, he's got an eye patch. He's like super tall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they all look they're like different actors, so
he's gonna be the next Mad King.
I don't know.
See, I thought Aegon took it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, well, we thought that like well, all right. Here's my thinking. Okay.
Here we go.
I think that he did this and married his niece so he can then later position himself, kill her, and take over.
And take it because he wants the throne. He doesn't want to be like a standby prince or a standby king.
No, but I mean, I don't think that he would be anyway. I mean, he'd be king consort. So like, it's like he's like a queen, basically. Like he.
I don't think he would dig that. I don't think he'd dig that.
I mean, it's still a very high station. I don't know. I mean, status or whatever, like it's, I don't know. That's like being first man, like.
Well, we've seen that in Alice in Wonderland.
Mister.
Yeah,
first Mister.
Alice in Wonderland was that. You had the little king or whatever,
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I think that it's definitely been a hell of a ride. I'm glad we're seeing more dragons, and I can't wait to see.
I'm digging this show, man. I really do. I look forward to it on Sundays. We've been making a point to watch it on every Sunday, so other shows I kind of skip and have to catch up later on or whatnot.
Sure.
But it's definitely one that I'm enjoying, and it's like what 7 episodes in, so we ain't gonna get that many more. Maybe 3 more. You think they're gonna do 10?
Lucky.
Yeah, if we're lucky, they'll do 10. So
well, what was Game of Thrones? I mean, it was like more 10. Than 10, wasn't it?
It's like 10, 13. It's like 13 the most.
I think it was at 13.
You know what I'm saying? But then they got down to 10. They were doing 10 by the end of them. So.
Because they were so long.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I think I want to see a lot more dragons and a lot more fire. You got to start seeing some armies fight each other at some time. At some point, this is Game of Thrones. So
after getting slashed and all this thing, and we see everybody kind of like alliancing up, I think that we're gonna see some cool stuff soon. But all right, so that was HBO and House of Dragons.
I was gonna say, so what happens to the king? Does he make it through the season? Does he make it another episode?
Listen, we thought he was out after the second episode, so he's made it this far. It looked like he looks like he's in the future jump too. So
yeah. Well, he's like missing an arm. His face is starting to get it. He's like rotting away, man. Rotting away.
He's rotting away, but he's still, he's still banging at it. I think he's still trying to have another kid.
Yeah. Hey,
so
he might.
Yeah. But all right, so that was HBO and House of Dragons.
What else we got?
I've been messing around on Hulu in my downtime, just like I've been rewatching My Name is Earl.
All
I
right.
haven't seen it in years.
All
It's
right.
still super funny. I love Jason Lee. The whole cast is just amazing. I really wish that they would have at least just like finished the show. They
Hmm.
like ended in a cliffhanger. They were the number one show for a while,
Yeah,
man. They
they
were.
were. They were.
I don't understand how like a number one show goes from that and syndication to like, you know, falling off like that. I
I don't
mean,
know. I feel like it
the,
was because of the streaming stuff. All the
yeah,
streaming wars started, so
I guess. I mean, it
long
was definitely a cool show, and
lines were drawn, you know.
they definitely have a missed opportunity. Like they're rebooting shows and doing stuff. I would love to see a reboot of that,
Yeah.
especially because now the dude who plays Randy is like super jacked,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
and like it'd be cool to see like he got his life together and Earl's like finishing the list. He has like 2 things left on the list. Come on, get me in the writer's room.
Uh-oh.
What's his name? Greg Garcia. Get me in the writer's room,
Get
Greg
him in
Garcia.
there.
We'll have like 2 things left on the list, and then like impossible things. It could be like a My Name Is Earl reboot Christmas special extravaganza.
Christmas special extravaganza.
I don't know. I think the people want it. I mean, they ended it in a cliffhanger. I I didn't finish it yet, like rewatching it, but I
Uh-huh.
know that there was like, so there was a thing in it to where like his wife tricked him into marrying her. She
Hmm.
was already pregnant. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So she got him, her and her friends got him really drunk, and then like she was like, surprise, we're married, like, and
Surprise.
he knew that he was raising somebody else's kid.
Hmm.
So then they get met, they're still married, they're making the relationship work, and then eventually she gets pregnant again.
Hmm.
And he's like excited because he thinks it's gonna be his kid, and it's not.
Oh, right.
So it's a black kid. So yeah, so like he's trying to figure it out, and the doctor's like, listen, son, there's no thing with like your grandparents or whatever. He's like, 9 months ago your wife slept with a black fella, and that was
Hmm.
that was his news for it. So like he didn't have a kid again.
Hmm.
you know
That's crazy.
so at the end of the series they show that like she didn't really know who the dad of the first kid was,
Hmm.
and she had sex with a dude that like who's dressed up like a skeleton at a Halloween party, and like 15 people are dressed up like skeletons, still don't
Uh-huh.
know who it is. But it turns out I believe that it's Earl.
Uh,
So that kid actually was his kid. How
okay.
fucking crazy is that? It's definitely some good writing, man, and the jokes still hold up. It's still so funny. I
Alright.
love it. But yeah, man.
I
Good
um
show.
I started watching The Patient. I think I'm all caught up with it. There's only like 4 episodes, I think, right? I think there was one coming
I
out
think
today or
there's
something.
5. I think there's 5.
Okay. I think I got the four or
What do you
whatnot.
think so far?
It's kind of weird. It's like self-entitled millennial brat serial killer who like needs his mommy's help so
I
far,
mean, what
like
else? What else kind of serial killer? I mean, there's
I
all
don't know,
different types, but I like it because I feel like it could give at any moment.
man.
It's one of those shows that like I don't know. It's like I feel like what's the longevity going to be with this show? Are they
I
going to
don't
try
know.
to do like two seasons, 3 seasons with this?
Well,
I don't know.
at first I didn't think he was an actual serial killer. I thought he was just like it's
What, did you see him kill the guy yet or no?
no, I didn't.
Okay, so sorry.
No, just kidding.
No, I'm saying like
Nah,
I
but
think there's 6. I think there might be 6
okay, is
episodes.
there 6? Okay, I've only
Yeah.
watched like 4 of them or whatever. He still has them in the basement and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I don't know. I just think that like he's kind of a wussy serial killer, and I'd be really, really, really mad if like he caught me and he was like,
Yeah.
and I was sitting there and I was helping, like, this is the guy who snuck up on me and like drugged me at like he's like a wimpy little dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, you gotta watch who you say stuff to, I guess. I don't know.
I know, yeah,
They're everywhere.
I guess so, man. You don't want to walk across the wrong path, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but I'll keep watching it to see what happens. Definitely intrigued by it. I just feel like he's like super wood, especially with the mom. So,
Yeah, I know the mom stuff is crazy, but I feel like the mom's gonna get it soon and he's gonna be living a different life and stuff
yeah,
like that. So we'll see.
yeah.
But
So we'll see how that
we'll
goes.
see. All right, so we got Disney Plus next. We got She-Hulk and Hocus Pocus 2. I'm gonna probably talk about Hocus Pocus 2 for a while. So let's talk about She-Hulk first.
All right.
Um, So She-Hulk this week, we had some was it like Abomination episode with no Abomination?
With no Abomination.
We got to see the Matador guy and Man Bull.
The pig or whatever. Yeah, the man bull.
Yeah.
That's he looked
Yeah.
like a pig. I thought it was a pig at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing
Or
like
Man Pig, whatever it
they're
was.
doing
Yeah, I don't
some
remember what it was.
therapy out in the woods. I thought that the wedding fight the last week was awesome. I know
Oh yeah.
I needed to catch up. Yeah, I couldn't talk about it last week, but I thought the fight at the wedding was awesome, and then
The
leading up to
fight was
this.
awesome. Yeah, when she lost her teeth, that was crazy.
Yeah, dude. And you know she's not done. You know she's gonna be back. I think actually those two are really funny. That they just keep popping in places and fighting. it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of like the Peter and the chicken thing, you know.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I feel like they're literally copying that. They're like, you know what? Every now and again, she's just gonna come out, and they're just gonna duke it out, you know. And so,
Yeah.
um,
No, I think that they're just gonna keep teasing the Daredevil thing until the last episode.
do you even think they're gonna do it? Do you even think they're gonna do
Yeah,
it?
they
at
showed
this
it in a
point?
preview. They showed it in a
That doesn't
preview.
mean anything, man.
You're right. I guess it doesn't, but they showed him in the yellow outfit too.
I
and they showed us
know. I
yellow
seen the
outfit.
artwork too. Yeah, man.
I
So
don't know. I mean, like, I feel like it's smart, but like it's so far away. Like, I don't even think we're getting it next year. I think it's 2024 we're getting
yeah,
Daredevil.
for sure.
So like that's so far away. Like, why would you tease this? Unless he's gonna be in one of these new movies, you know, like Ant-Man or something like that, or
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
But all right, so let's get into Hocus Pocus 2. So
All
Hocus
right.
Pocus, it's been 25 years.
It's been 25 years. All right. Now, this is the one thing I did not get to because I had to wait for my wife for this.
Okay.
I literally got everything out of the way except this. And so I'm going to let you do a little hands-on review.
All right.
Give me the rundown. Give me the good. Give me the bad. Give me the what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then give me how many candle
How many black flame candles?
how many black flame candles.
All right. So Hocus Pocus 2, it's been 25 years. They start us off with like showing the witches as kids, which is pretty cool. Different concept.
Sure.
It's really short and a little hokey.
Okay.
Then they show basically you keep going, the witches are coming back. So when they come back, they immediately break into song, which I thought was ridiculous. I knew that there was gonna be a lot of singing, and a lot of like hat tips to like the first one. A lot of hat tips with like people humming the songs or like wearing like the costumes or the outfits or whatever. But they went down the checklist. They were like, we gotta have way more music than the first one. Gotta have a black cat walking around. We gotta have them flying around on some funny cleaning supplies type stuff, a broom or a mop or whatever. I'm not gonna give away what they did.
Yeah.
Then then we gotta have some like crazy teenagers that know this much about magic, and let's do it,
let's do it. Let's read from this book.
Yeah, so that's what they did. The movie was a lot about the book, actually. They gave the book like a little bit more of a personality, if you can say that. It's just an eyeball.
Well, she did talk to it in the first one, like it was.
She wants to do a spell to become all powerful, and the book doesn't want her to do it. And that's the whole thing. So like she's trying to get the book and the ingredients to do this, the whole movie and whatever, and then it's like not a great spell, whatever. So it was pretty cool. I liked it. I laughed. There was definitely a lot of stuff that I felt like it was meant for the fans. I wish they would have had more cameos of the people that were in the movie, because all those people do like tours and stuff, and like they're still talking about Hocus Pocus, and they even had a 25-year Halloween bash with them. And the cat was like the host, like that.
You know what? I do remember that.
Yeah, so I feel like they could have put them in there. If I'm gonna grade it, black flame candles, I will give Hocus Pocus 2 a 7.4 black flame candles. I was a little disappointed. I wish it could have been a little bit better.
Okay.
The makeup was great, the costumes are great, the jokes were great. It just was way too late. 25 years is too
Mhm.
long for a part two. It's more for like a reboot of a part three or part four.
Mhm.
Like they should have spent the money, did what they had to do to
Mhm.
be able to make these movies way earlier. They could have used the same cast. They could have used oh my god, like after they saw the success of the first one, after it was out in the theaters, when it was just VHS and just DVD,
Mhm.
they should have capitalized on it right then and there.
Yeah.
Maybe 5
I
years,
feel
maybe
like
6.
that's the overall consensus though, because everything that I've read with people talking about it is the same thing. Like, yeah, it wasn't like this terrible reboot or this terrible sequel. It was just like not all there. Like, you know, if you're gonna get the original cast, get all the original cast, or at least like make it to where it's a good movie. Like, not that it's just
Yeah.
like hitting all the check marks just to make the movie, but
It
to
felt like one of those old Disney movies.
mhm. So I don't know. I felt like I can't wait to see. I do can't wait to see it. But like I said, I felt like all the things that I was reading, it was kind of around where you were.
Yeah.
Not great, but not terrible. You know what I'm
No, it
saying?
wasn't
So.
terrible, but it wasn't as like the first one is like almost like timeless.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
this
like the
one,
Home Alone of Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So.
it's like one of those things that you always watch during Halloween, like that
Absolutely.
family movie that's for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But
We
what
get
you
there.
gonna do? Still, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't amazing either to me. I'm sure there are people out there who will fight me on that
Yeah, that's
and
right.
say that they
To
loved
the
it
death.
and it's the best, but it's a little tough. Like you gotta be a little bit more um attention to detail with these part twos. And I feel like they did almost too much, and it was a little bit too much too late. Not too little too late. It was too much too late.
Too much, too late.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm. All right.
But
Well, there it is. Hocus Pocus 2. Disney Plus. Disney Plus. And She Hulk. Like I said,
and She-Hulk.
I didn't really like the first couple episodes of She Hulk, and I feel like she's kind of grown on me. And,
Sure.
she's kind of quirky and stuff like that. I kind of like her better when she's not She Hulk, but um,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I said, I'm still trucking through it. I'm still watching it. So
Yeah. No, I hear you. Lord of the Rings on Amazon this week. It's still just a little hair slow, but they're starting to get into more stuff with the orcs and
yeah.
stuff, and that's where the action is. And the storyline is pretty cool. Like they definitely gave up like a nice chunk of the story in this last week's episode.
Hmm.
So we know a lot more about this dark elf and these orcs and stuff. So I mean, I just feel like each episode they're just gonna kind of give us a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
Hmm.
And these last, I think 4 episodes that they're doing, I think there's 4 more,
Hmm.
are gonna be really crazy because they're leading up to a battle. So we'll see how that goes.
Uh,
We'll see.
let's see the battle. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't watched Lord of the Rings and I gave up on it, bro. I'm gonna let you just take on
Uh
that one.
I got you.
I'm gonna let you just captain that and own that. I think that's all you.
All right. Well, that was running down the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So you got Chucky this week, bro. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Oh no, I'm definitely excited. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, man. Did you work out that website I sent you?
Yeah, I checked it out. I checked it
Alright.
out. Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for Chucky. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's get into this movie stuff.
Oh, we're gonna do some movies.
Yeah.
There we are. Movies.
All right. So these are the 10 best movies that we feel that you should watch in October.
Yeah, we'll switch it over to the Halloween one. I like the Halloween one better.
Yeah, that's fine. All
We'll
right.
do that
So
one
we
this week.
got Bram Stoker's Dracula,
Ooh, I love Bram
Ghostbusters
Stoker.
1 and 2. Now we got Hocus Pocus 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Puppet Master, Silent Hill, The Conjuring movies, Beetlejuice, Adam's Family 1 and 2, Paranormal Activity movies, Blair Witch, Interview with a Vampire.
All right.
So I feel like those are great picks. These are picks that we picked a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would add a couple more, but these are like I feel very like popular, mainstream movies. There's not any B movies in this. We gotta get some of those B movies in there. What's some of the B movies you like?
Some of the B ones probably obviously Killer Clowns, bro. Killer Clowns. I have a tattoo of a killer
Yes.
clown on my back. Um, you're gonna have probably Cube, 1, 2, and 3, Hypercube.
That's right.
Chopping Mall, Toxic Avenger, Troll 1 and 2. I'm a big fan of Troll 1 and the Leprechaun ones, man. For some reason, I like
Yeah.
weird, mystical horror creatures. I'm all about Chucky and Leprechaun, like weird
Sure.
stuff like that, man.
Did you see Troll 2 or no?
A long time ago. Is that the one where they're in the apartment? They're in the apartment in that one, right? Or is that the
No, that's
first
the
one?
first one.
That's the
That's
first
the
one.
first
Okay.
one. Yeah. Yeah, the second one they're in the town
Okay.
and it's like Niblog or whatever is the
Niblog.
town.
Okay.
And then the kid like looks in the mirror and you see it says goblin backwards,
Dude, I watched it a long time ago. I need to watch it again. So I
Yeah.
know we had the one on the list, and I know we added the second one. So
It's rated one of the worst horror movies ever made.
shoot, really?
Yeah, it is.
That's
But
crazy.
I think Greasy Strangler might have it
Gracie
beat. I don't know.
Strangler, and then you got what next year you got the Cocaine Bear coming out? Did you see that,
I
bro?
did.
Oh man, that's gonna take the cake on everything you watch, bro.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, so we got the 10 best family-friendly movies for Halloween. We got
Ooh.
Goosebumps 1 and 2,
Obviously.
Labyrinth, Halloween Town, Nightmare Before Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
Invaders from Mars.
Yeah.
That's a really cool one from 86.
That's
We got Hotel Transylvania, Monster Squad, Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin, and Ernest Scared
that's
Stupid.
right. Yeah, we did make this a long time ago. Yeah, all great movies, man. And if you wanna
Yeah.
throw a little sci-fi in there, Ghost of Mars is a gem.
Yeah. Not a family-friendly gem, but
Not a family-friendly gem, but in one of those. Because I wouldn't consider it a B horror movie because it's way less than that. It's probably like a C horror movie or
a C horror movie.
a C sci-fi movie, I guess.
Yeah, C for Cube.
That's right.
Ice Cube, right? He's in it.
Yeah, Ice Cube's in it, bro. Hey, he's in a couple good movies, man.
Yeah.
I like all the Fridays movies. I can watch those anytime, dude.
Yeah. No, for sure. All right. That was movies. We're gonna keep the October theme going, and we are gonna talk about Chucky season 2. So I've been seeing a lot of clips from this, more than I want to. It's coming out tomorrow.
Stop watching it.
It looks so cool. I can't wait. I'm like, I want to see the first episode so I can set up like a cool picture scene of something, from it.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing that. I did the finale picture back in the day with like all the Chuckies in the room, with the kid taped up and stuff like that. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. I mean, Tom Mancini's amazing. He's such a great writer and director, and he's gonna knock it out of the park with this season as well too.
I think so too.
The posters looks Chucky sitting on the throne, and they have like the cool artwork of like the part 2 in the background and stuff like that. The Jack in the Box and like the hammers and stuff, kind of like a Game of Thrones throne.
I like it.
And then they had like Tiffany's face on one side and Glenn's face on the other side. It's pretty neat, man. It was really cool. I have like a little. I was really considering taking this little crazy Christmas throne that I have right here and trying to make
Oh.
it. I was thinking about it,
That
but
looks
it's
like
perfect.
the Burger King throne, bro.
But it's perfect for Billy from Silent Night, Deadly Night. So
Yeah, it is.
I don't might keep that.
Need to put
Isn't
the.
that cool? Billy from Silent Night. I know you've seen those
I know. Oh
movies.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
My mom told me about that movie, bro. Like when I was like real young too. She was like, "You need to see this. It's banned. You can't even watch it and wherever." And she had a copy of it. I don't know where she got a copy of it from.
that's crazy.
My-
There's another movie with a Santa Claus that's banned called Fortress. I think it was like
Fortress.
1981. It has
Mhm.
nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the fortress, I guess. But that's what it's called. And it's like, those like schoolhouses
Mhm.
where it's like multiple grades in like one classroom, and
Mhm.
that's it. So it's like, a second grader, a third grader, a high school kid, and then a senior,
Mhm.
like, so you have like all that dynamic and one teacher in a classroom. Okay.
Mhm.
So a whole bunch of I guess you could say like terrorists or whatever, they come in and they attack the classroom and they keep them hostage.
Mhm.
And it's a Santa Claus, a Reagan mask, like a bunny, and something else. Like they all have masks on and stuff.
Mhm.
It's a crazy movie, man. If you've never seen it, it's definitely free on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. It's awesome. It was banned for a long time too,
Hmm.
but it's a foreign film, so it like wiggled its way through, I
It
guess.
wiggled its way right on through, man.
But Chucky season 2 is going to be amazing. I can't wait. I want to see what's going to happen with Andy. I'm glad that they didn't kill him off. I know there was a cliffhanger and it kind of seemed like they did, but
Mhm.
we
Oh, he's back.
we see that he's back for
Mhm.
sure.
I say we do a Deadpool when we do the cutting it up with Chucky. We'll kind of take little friendly wagers on who's gonna get it like the next episode.
Okay. So I can tell you right now that they're gonna kill somebody from the main cast. I can already feel it. I
Oh.
don't know who.
First episode in or
No, I don't think first episode in. Well, we have Fiona Dorfin, and she's what was her character's name? I forget. She's the one in the wheelchair.
yeah. Oh man.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've seen this, but her and Tiffany are in like a kind of like relationship or whatever.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see like how they're gonna do this, but also they show the Tiffany doll.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do because I
Yeah.
didn't think they were gonna do the
It's
Tiffany doll.
it's gonna be madness. They're gonna have all the dolls and the people, and it's gonna be crazy. This season's gonna be insane, dude. Like the last one was so good for it, like just to randomly be like, oh, we got a Chucky series coming out, and it knocked it out of the park, bro.
Now they really did. Well, like I said, man, Dom Mancini, he's such an amazing writer and director. And I mean, for him to be able to have all this like power to be able to do what he wants
Mm-hmm.
without all these like executives like, well, we got to make sure we got a next season or part 3 or part 4 or what,
Mm-hmm.
like he's just doing his thing, and he's like finishing up the story that he wanted to finish years ago,
Yeah.
and in a modern awesome way. And I just think it's so cool, and I love it. And the fact that they got Brad Dorfin to be able to do the voice, who is the original Chucky,
Mm-hmm.
is amazing because he's still got it. He never lost it,
Never
you
lost
know.
it. Never.
And his daughter does an amazing job too,
Yeah,
with the
for sure.
voices and being the younger version of the father and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I'm
no.
excited for it,
I'm
man.
excited.
Sci-Fi USA, Chucky season 2, 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Dude, we've been waiting like a year for this, bro.
I know, man. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
It's gonna be good.
good.
It is. It is. All right, let's get into this toy talk, and I think that's gonna be it for tonight.
Yeah, let's get into Toys Talk.
What's up, guys? This is Toy Talk, where we talk about toys.
Toys. Obviously, we like toys.
We're collectors. We love all different kinds of stuff. And we're gonna show you a few things that we bought this week, and then we're gonna talk about some new toy news. So why don't you go ahead and show us that pile behind you, bro? It's
I
a
know
stack,
it's a
stack and a half. All right,
good
who's on top? Let me see
pile.
who's.
Do you see who that is?
I can't. It's hard to tell. I can't really see his glasses, but that's it.
It's Dr. Green Thumb.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
I seen him
cool.
and I was like, dude, I totally want Be Real, bro. And I didn't pick him up, and then he was still there when I went back, and I was like, all right, I gotta snatch it up.
That's cool. That's cool.
Love me some Cypress Hill, bro. That
All
was
right, what
like my
else you got?
freshman year in high school. All right, we got Jack Skellington in the Santa outfit. Okay, so I have like 3 Jack Skellingtons, and I still don't have them all.
What exclusive one is that? I see the sticker on the front says Funko, but what is it?
It's just this Funko exclusive. So, yeah, that was a Funko exclusive. The other ones I think were Target exclusives. Or no, I got them from Entertainment Earth, I think. The other ones, they don't have a thing on there. But like I said, there's like a bunch of Jacks. There's like Jack with him like pulling out his mouth. There's Jack with like the snake going in and out. There's this one. There's one with him and Zero. There's one with just him. There's like literally like 5 or 6 of them, dude. And then the big one. I'm not gonna get the big one. Now Sherry.
Nice.
She's so
very cool.
So cool. Got the Wasp.
Nice. A little Target exclusive.
Yeah, they're not even like doing sets. They're just pumping them out. Got this one, Gamora and Nebula, which is like super awesome, bro.
Yeah, I know you're really into the Guardians. That's cool.
Yeah, dude. I love my Guardians. And then I love me my Avengers too. So you got Valkyrie's Flight, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's super cool. So I need to make a cool.
That's kind of big.
I need to make a cool. It is kind of big, but she was like $20, dude, and I couldn't pass it up.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
So those are my pops for the week.
I only got one figure, but I got a story behind it. So this week I went to my local East Brunswick Square Mall, and I went to GameStop first with my son Mikey, and then we went to Hot Topic. So after we went to Hot Topic, I saw a guy, and he's standing in line. He's buying something. He's smiling, and he's holding the Rhino from the retro series. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hey man, where'd you get that? And he's like, oh, this thing right here. Yeah, and I got a GameStop. It was only $30 or whatever. He's like, I got it on sale, and it was the last one. So
man.
I was like, of course. And I've been looking for the Rhino for a while. I wanted to find it in the wild, like try to be like Craven the Hunter and hunter for the Rhino. So the guy in Hot Topic, he was really nice. He was like, oh, you should check like FYE or like, the bookstore or whatever. They have figures, whatever. And I was going to check these stores anyway. So I went to FYE. Now, listen, I'm all for shouting people out when they do great stuff, but when they do not so great stuff, it kind of sucks. So I got to call you out. So FYE's prices on
give it to them, bro.
On action figures is ridiculous. They're at least triple the price of what they would normally be. Their Funko Pops, great price. They have amazing, cool deals with stuff like that.
How much are their Funkos?
I think they're like $13.
13, okay.
$13.50, something like that. And you can buy. They always have deals. Buy 2, get 1 free, or buy 3, get 1 free, whatever. And they got a lot of exclusives there too. So it's pretty cool. But I picked up the Marvel Legends Venom, and I forget who else is with it, but it's Venom with the bat wings.
Oh yeah.
Supposed to be $60. It was $129.
Ooh.
Gremlins 2-pack supposed to be, I think,
price gouging, 40,
45, something like that. I think it was like 95. They had regular. The only thing that they had at like decent prices were their DC.
Those are older figures too. You think that they'd be like
the DC McFarlanes. The new ones they had regular price. They're like right on the money. The big ones were 40. The big ones are 40. The small ones were like $20. So like it wasn't too bad. So I'm looking around and I see, and they have the Rhino. So they have the Rhino, but they have the Rhino marked at $60.
You see how the price tag on there for $60?
I do.
Woo!
$59.99. Now, I wasn't gonna pay
highway robbery.
Yeah, I wasn't about to pay that. And I wasn't gonna get it if it was gonna be $60.
Yeah.
So
it was 30 at GameStop by me.
Yeah. So what I did was I went online. I looked to see if I could find any coupons, FYE, anything like that.
Mhm.
And then I was like, let me check the website. They got a price match their own website. And they had it on the website for like $39.99. So it was only an extra $10. So I copped it just because I know they're hard to find. So I got my Rhino. Happy about it. Not happy.
Now Walmart does the opposite. I don't know if you've noticed that, but sometimes in Walmart it'll be cheaper in Walmart, and online they're trying to get more money because
way more.
Yeah, like way more, dude. And I've seen that a couple times because I look for the black lights, and they're like, "Yeah, we have this one, but it's $87." It's like, dude, what Funko costs $87 at Walmart, bro? And you know, hey, they're like, we can find it for you. It's just gonna cost you, you know. So it's like, damn, man, damn, Walmart.
That's right. It's those secondary sellers. That's what it is. You know, it's not just Walmart. You know, but no, it's definitely tough. They have a lot of stuff like that. I remember one time I saw they had a Marvel Legend. It's the Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. So I know people out there know what I'm talking about. So this figure's like about $100, and they had it listed at $4.97. Okay, so clearance, and it said that this Walmart by me and the Walmart by my mom. So two Walmarts right here. One of them almost brand new, brand new. And they said that one has two of them and mine has three. So I go to mine. I look. Then of course they don't have it. So then I go to the front and I ask, and I'm like, "Listen, it says you guys have three of them on here." And they're like, "Yeah, go to toy section."
Good luck.
I already looked at the toy section. I want you to scan it and find us. Like, you can't find something in the store, you know, like, and of course they couldn't do it.
No, it's in a box in the back.
So they were like, "Oh, well, you can," it says right here it's available online. I was like, "Yeah, click it." So you click it, and then it says like $100 and whatever, $42 or whatever it was that you could get it for. And I was like, if you can get it to price match the $4.97, I'll gladly buy it.
I'll buy 7 of them. Yeah, they're a little backwards, man. There's like I said, there's a couple things that I was like, oh, Walmart's got it, and you hit into it, and it's just like some like ridiculous price. Like somebody's got to pay for it because they wouldn't do it, you know.
Yeah.
So
no, it's crazy.
It is what it is, man. So.
All right, well, we got Hasbro Selfie Series finally dropped. We've been talking about this for a while. And I have a picture. I don't know if you could pull it up.
I could pull it up. Give me 1 second.
That's fine. I'll just talk a little bit more. I have a picture of my Hasbro selfie. Now, I've been waiting for this for a while. I even said that I wanted to buy 2 or 3 of these at $60 a pop. I said I wanted to buy 2 or 3. I did not purchase one yet, and the reason why I didn't purchase one yet is because it doesn't look like me.
There he is, bro.
It doesn't look like
this
me.
Is the best rendition of you I've ever seen.
Let me try to pull my face a little closer so people can kind of just get a little. No, it doesn't look like me at all.
Bro.
They have like 7 hairstyles for dudes. You know, that's it. I mean, like, I had more options on my weak character.
Now, did you pick out all this, or did it like scan your face in it?
It scans your face, and this is what it does. It has a thing that goes around your face, right? And it's like you have to be a distance away. You can't
do it on your phone. You do it on your phone.
Yes, you can only do it on your phone. So because it has to be on the app.
Okay.
So you don't like, normally you would think you'd have to put your whole face into that circle, but they want a little bit of space, so you can turn your head and then turn your head back.
Oh, so they want to get the sides, the side profiles.
Turn your head again. And they give you no facial hair, and they give you just like one hairstyle randomly, and it's like weird curly hair off the top. So then you can pick from 7 different styles of hair with like only 4 different colors. Okay, come on.
That looks just like you, man. It looks just like you, bro.
I wish it did. I would buy it if it did.
And how much are they going for?
$60.
60 bones, bro. Plus shipping.
I would imagine.
I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so
But
probably like $12 shipping. So yeah,
listen, I would have
bro.
bought so many of them, dude. I mean, I'm gonna try it again. I tried it the other day and it kept saying that it wouldn't scan again.
Mm,
So I don't know if they're just like super busy and
yeah,
people keep messing with it and
maybe.
checking it out. I know there's a couple people who bought them and they're waiting for it because it says November is the first wave, I
Is the
think.
first wave. Okay.
Yeah, so
So they have this technology and they had it for a while in Universal Studios. They have it on the Avatar section. Like you can go to Pandora or whatever. And in their shops there, you can go in and get in this booth and it scans your face and stuff. And they actually make you a blue avatar, dude, with your face on there. And the faces are like uncanny, dude. Like uncanny. Like,
well, it's because they're scanning your face right
yeah,
there.
like I
It's
seen
not
this
a
little
cell
girl
phone.
do it and I seen her brother do it. And I was like, they were like showing everybody. It looked just like them, bro. It was $80. I was like, dude, that is not bad because it looks so good. I was torn, but I didn't get one though. I didn't get one.
Sure. Well, they have a stand in I think the Dream Mall.
Mm-hmm.
That big one that
That's
I
the
talked
big one.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a stand there where you can get an actual figure of yourself, different sizes. So you can get like a 3-inch, a 6-inch, a 12-inch, and an 18-inch.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're all different prices, but the 6-inch one I think was like $130.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your whole body. It's not just a head mold, and you can bring a costume or stuff to hold,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll scan that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was really cool. If they did a deal, if you got a couple of them, maybe we'll say I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know, man. I'd rather pay the $60 and get a cool head and be able to interchange. But this is pretty
You
shitty.
should just buy it. Just get it,
No,
bro.
no. If I can get one to look a little bit more like me or just have a cool face, if I can get one to be like,
Well, why
like,
don't you do like why don't
like
you do Mikey and see if it's like just as bad because it might be just your face.
yeah, maybe. He wanted to do it. I told him maybe tomorrow. So we'll see. He has off tomorrow.
There you go. I was gonna say because if he does it and it looks just like him, that may be
Yeah.
a you problem. You're just too rugged of good
guess.
looks to be in Hasbro toys, bro.
I guess gotta get me a sideshow mold.
There you go. Maybe
All
it
right,
doesn't do
so-
facial hair well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it doesn't. You pick your own facial hair.
oh, okay. Well, I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like, it doesn't read it like if you have it on
It-
your face.
Yeah, it does not read it at all.
So,
I don't know. I mean, you get to pick your skin tone you
because
get
it
to
got
pick-
it got your cheeks and your nose. It's just that chin. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it looks a little weird. No, it doesn't look like me. I wish it did, but it doesn't. All right, so when I went to Hot Topic, I saw they had the Funko Snowmen Star Wars stuff already selling out.
Oh yeah, did you get one?
All they had was CP3O, and I wasn't about to start my collection with that.
Nope.
So I want Stormtroopers.
I'm gonna try to find you one, man. I didn't go look yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
Where is it at? Is that Hot Topic? You said
they're all over the place.
Oh, they're all over
not,
the place.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll go check tomorrow. I got to run out in the morning anyway. So
then, talking about Hasbro again, if you could check that link out, they got new Indiana Jones figures. So they have 2 coming out.
all right.
They have the Major Arnold and Indiana Jones in the VHS cases. Major Arnold is the guy with the glasses, like the German dude who was like the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely gonna buy him. They have like the melted face version of him, you know what I mean?
Oh, that guy, yeah. Oh, he's cool.
Oh, it looks super cool, man. And I already have an Indiana Jones figure, but I think I might cop this one just because it looks pretty cool. Not that one, the one to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because they have like
cool,
a little kid one, and then they have like a regular one, and then they should have the Major. I don't know if you could see him. Yeah, there's Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he definitely looks more articulate than
the one running looks awesome.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that it has this like the headpiece or whatever. It's like $50, right? So
yeah, the staff of Ra.
I seen a Disney ad on my Facebook yesterday, and they have replicas of like the Tesseract They have Loki's
Oh yeah.
spear. They have the thing that the red stuff was in, and then the one that comes out either today or tomorrow. I think it comes out tomorrow. Is the thing that Star-Lord had that has the purple one, the
Oh,
power,
that's cool.
and it's got the ball in there. Dude, they want like $100 for these things, dude. 125 for the staff.
I've
Like,
seen the Doctor Strange thing. It is pretty cool, man.
is it cool?
It is pretty cool.
It lights up too. The Tesseract lights
Yeah,
up, dude.
yeah,
Like,
of course it lights up.
oh my
And
god.
it has a sensor on it. So you go like this, you know, you do your
Oh,
thing.
it opens. Oh, now you're gonna make me go spend $100 on something.
Oh, that thing's worth
stupid.
more than $100.
Oh yeah. Well, the Disney ones are like
Yeah.
$100, so I'm not sure if
I
that
don't know
one's
if
like.
the Disney one has the thing where you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Disney only has 3 of them out, and this is the 4th one. So
Okay.
I don't think they've gotten that far with that one. So that's probably somebody making it like really cool. But that would be so dope. Like I kind of like the Tesseract, man, because you can light it up and
Tesseract is really cool. But
it
there's people
looks
who
cool,
make it on
man.
Etsy and it looks really cool too, though, man.
Oh really?
Oh,
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I
Yeah.
want a Tesseract. I want a Tesseract to go like right above the fish tank or something, man.
Okay, that's cool.
That would be super cool.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And then we got NECA's 31 Days of Fright. So the first picture that I found was Casey Jones. So I put that picture on the attached files on the bottom.
Right,
Casey Jones is going to be Phantom of the Opera. They're also coming out with a Bela Lugosi figure and some of the old monsters from back in the day accessories, which is pretty cool. They haven't revealed a ton yet, but I know that they are going to really knock it out of the park. They always do. I'm usually getting 2 to 3 figures every Halloween. They have Alf coming out. I know that's soon. They had Elvira last time. But the Casey Jones looks cool. I only have one from the line. I have the Raphael as Frankenstein.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what. Oh, okay. Those are the ones that you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So they put out a bunch of new lists. For the collectors who like want to get everything in their line, which is pretty cool. So they added like a whole bunch of new stuff, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a huge line for NECA. They do so many different turtles, different styles, different shapes, different sizes. But that's how the turtles were back in the day, you know. They had like 15 different turtles.
I've seen the Leonardo one and the Raphael. I didn't see the other 2.
I didn't see the Leo one yet. I think I want to get that one.
Well, let me know. I have it at the Target or the Walmart down the road for me.
The Leo has like the shell opens up in the back, and it has like a shelf with like a whole bunch of little stuff in it. Yeah,
that's cool. I don't see a picture of one of them open, but dude, the Leo's cool, man. He's really cool.
So they have Michelangelo as the mummy. I still don't know what Donatello is yet. I forget. But Splinter is Van Helsing.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah, so it's pretty neat.
All right. Well, gotta keep an eye
Probably gonna
out
be
for
copping
these.
them.
Oh yeah,
Probably gonna be copping them.
there's Mikey. There's Mikey's. Oh, Mikey looks cool too, dude.
Yeah, and NECA just came out with all these accessories for their old school horror stuff. So they're gonna have like a Frankenstein accessory pack, Dracula accessory pack, and a mummy accessory pack.
That's cool, man. They're stepping it up with the accessories. I see.
Yeah,
people have been complaining about them.
They're expensive though. Like they should at least. I would rather get a figure for a smaller percentage up than have to buy a whole bunch of nonsense. And I get what they're trying to do, but like the mummy figure should have came with the sarcophagus. You know what I mean? Like it just should have.
Yeah, for sure.
It just should have. But instead they're like, let's separate it and do it another year.
Do it another year, man. Make it a game. Make it a game.
I don't know. We'll see. But speaking of games, Fortnite is updated tonight.
That's right.
A little disappointing yesterday. I couldn't get my Fortnite in, but I'm gonna do a little bit of that tonight. After
Go Dub City tonight, bro.
That's right. That's right. We'll try to get some crowns and get some get some kills.
Yeah, I did see the boxes. So the boxes, you got to get keys, and
Yeah,
then it actually shows you what's in the box. I thought that
that's
was
right.
pretty cool. So
Yep. So I went to a gas
I like
station
it.
today and opened up everything because I found a bunch of keys and got a bunch of guys who had keys. So it was pretty simple,
Yeah,
and they're all over the place. So look out for people with gold weapons because a lot of people are gonna have
that's right.
gold and purple.
That's right. We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at the end of the month, man. It's everybody's gonna be going nuts on that game too, man. I can't wait.
That's
It's
right.
gonna be so
That's
cool.
right.
So cool. Well, I think that is our podcast for this Tuesday.
That's right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.
That's right. You guys have a nice day. We will see you next week. Deuces.
Peace, peace.